Look, I've been reading manhwa for over 5 years now, burned through over 300 titles, and I've got a pretty good sense of what works and what doesn't. Today's list isn't just random picks. These are the manhwas that made me stay up until 3 AM because I literally couldn't put them down. I won't waste time with titles you have already seen 10 times like Solo Leveling. This is for folks who want fresh, twisty, or emotionally layered reads. And yeah, spoiler free, so you are safe here. Next one is Almighty Pig Slaughtering Knife. Almighty Pig Slaughtering Knife follows Yi Chuan, who has a mental condition where he sees everyone as pigs. When he awakens as a butcher, supposedly the most useless class, everyone abandons him. But here is the twist, his abilities give him some extra damage against pigs and half damage from pigs. Since literally everyone looks like pigs to him, he's basically got cheat codes against the entire world. Armed with just a butcher knife, he starts his rise to godhood. This premise is absolutely insane and I can't believe someone thought of this. Dark humor meets OP protagonist in the wildest way possible. So, is this too weird or genius? Next on the list is Fulltime Awakening. Bai Yi was the strongest awakener and captain of the Divine Legion. But betrayal strikes and he watches his teammates die before being killed himself. Death, however, gives him a second chance. Reborn 20 years earlier, he is back in the middle school with a mission: save his family, save his teammates, and destroy that corrupt system that betrayed him. This manhwa is the ultimate revenge checklist, and watching Bai Yi systematically take down his enemies is so satisfying. If you're into stories about second chances and epic comebacks, you will love this one. Next is Love Letter from the Future. Look, I'm gonna be brutally honest about Love Letter from the Future. This manhwa is a beautiful disaster that'll frustrate you in the most addictive way possible. Eon wakes up with zero memory of an entire week where he apparently became a monster and defeated an unbeatable opponent. Then boom, mysterious letter claiming the world will end unless he saves the future. Sounds incredible, right? Here is the brutal truth. The execution is absolutely unhinged. Characters appear out of nowhere acting like lifelong friends with zero backstory. The MC gets randomly stronger with no explanation. The world building? What world building? It's like someone took a potentially amazing story and chopped out of every other chapter. You will still binge it because that core mystery is so damn compelling. Sometimes, train wrecks are the most entertaining rides. Don't say I didn't warn you about this beautiful mess. Moving on to the list is Mood Disorder. I was browsing through some new manhwa and stumbled upon Mood Disorder. You ever wondered what it's like to be the only sane person in a world full of madness? Yeah, that's our MC here. It's not all sunshine and rainbows when everyone around you is crazy. But hey, being sane isn't as easy as it sounds either. This one has got world building that actually gives the main character room to struggle and develop, which is a refreshing change from those instant OP protagonists. Some characters can be a little frustrating at times, but overall, it's a solid read. The art is good and the story, while familiar, keeps you hooked. Worth a try if you are into a bit of chaos. Next is My Apocalypse System is Broken. My Apocalypse System is Broken follows Lu Tion, who gets isekai'd into a zombie apocalypse with the most hilariously useless system ever. This thing literally insults him and gives him missions like survive an S-rank zombie in a locked room. Instead of making him overpowered, the system lets him buy gold bars during a food shortage and ranks hot women as zombies. It's like having the worst gaming companion ever, but somehow that makes it absolutely hilarious. The comedy is genuinely fresh. It's not your typical OP protagonist story. Plus, the romantic subplots are surprisingly entertaining. Anyone else love Broken System manhwa? You got it right here. Next on the list is we have Rise of the Devourer. Rise of the Devourer follows Noah Brown, a guy who is amazing at fighting but terrible at paying bills. Then he dies and gets noticed by an actual eldritch god who finds his soul interesting enough to relocate. He gets summoned to a new world by bloody cultists with literally nothing but his shirt and one mysterious item he doesn't understand. Now, he's got to survive in this brutal world where his fighting skills might actually be worth something. The talented but broke to cosmic entities investment pipeline is honestly hilarious. Finally, a world where being good at punching things pays the bills. What useless skill would you want to monetize? Next on the list is S-Class Hunter Hills Monsters. Cheon Do-won could be a typical overpowered MC, but here is the twist. He just wants to drink tea and chill. Unfortunately, this former killing machine keeps accidentally adopting S-rank monsters like they are stray cats. I mean, imagine. The manhwa is a perfect mix of wholesome slice of life moments and epic action sequences. Watching Do-won balance chaotic monster politics while secretly being the strongest is comedy gold. And just when you're laughing at this monster dad antics, the story hits you with the emotional moments that will have you hooked. If you're tired of edgy protagonists and want something fresh, funny, and heartwarming, then this manhwa is for you. Next one is The Back Ally Mage's Return. So, The Back Ally Mage's Return is all about Aster, who used to be a wild troublemaker from the slums. He somehow claws his way into the prestigious House Declan, only to realize that freedom is more his thing than high society. So, he runs away, gets hunted down, and well, dies. But here is the twist. He wakes up right back in the slums, in that weird in-between zone between life and death. Now, he is ready to make up for lost time by building a tower, fulfilling old dreams, and oh yeah, slapping the Declan family's secret spellbook right in the lobby. Can he make it this time? It's got magic, revenge, and that fun underdog energy, so it's totally worth a try. Next on the list is Twilight Divide. Surviving the destruction of your world sounds bad, right? Now imagine getting thrown into another world that's also ending. That's the nightmare for our MC finds himself in. Oh, and he's possessed by an evil spirit, so villagers are chasing him like this is the final boss. By day, it's slice of life vibes, but by the night, it's pure horror as he dodges death at every turn. The dual world concept adds a fresh twist, light-hearted moments during daylight and heart-pounding survival at night. And if you're a fan of survival with a unique twist, then this one is a must-read. Next on the list is Zombie Dad. Alright, let's talk about Zombie Dad. Picture this. Ryu Min Seok, a father in a zombie apocalypse, gets 99 chances to save his daughter. That's right, 99 lives. But every time he fails, he dies. And when he's finally about to give up, bam, he comes back to life again. With his zombie powers, he's on a mission to protect his daughter no matter the cost. But the twist? He's got a team of survivors to convince, mutant zombies to fight, and a military legend, the Colonel Cha, to face off with. Think high stakes, epic fights, and a dad who is willing to die 100 times to save his kid. This one's for the ultimate survivor dads.